Right, we're in Dubai. This is, what is it, second, third hole that we've played so far? I think I went near his pin, but I just missed like a 1 foot putt, so that weren't great. A couple of heavy nights on the booze, I won't lie. Look at this guy.
I didn't drink.
Look at this actual cornhole.
I didn't drink out there.
Chris don't drink, so yeah, I'll hopefully get a few snaps of this course that we're on now. This is the Address Montgomery and it's absolutely mint. Just gonna go for a quick player interview. Hey guy, how are you playing so far?
Great!
Cheers. Well, we're like 5 holes in now. Should be like 300, but I'm 2 over. Story of my life. Story of my life. Right, so here's what happened. Let me give you the lowdown. Got here, went to the DP World Championship. I didn't film anything for it, but I did do a little bit on Instagram, so I'm going to show you my Instagram story from the day right now. So that was an absolutely mint day, you get to watch. So got to watch Jon Rahm absolutely clean up. And yeah, so we're out here on the course now. Address Montgomery, it's just stunning. It's absolutely mint. And I think this is like the worst course of the 3 days. So I'll get a few snaps out here on the golf course. And then probably do the same again tomorrow. Right, day 2 of competition. A bit of a recap from yesterday. 4 over in the end. Thought it was 5, but when it came to do card, one of the holes were a par 5 and not a par 4 like we thought it was, so I actually dropped 4 and not 5. My approach shots yesterday were tremendous. Like, from iron shots, wedge shots, proximity to hole were like really, really good, but off at tee I were a bit crap. And putting, oh my god, absolutely terrible. So I'm out here this morning. Dubai Hills we're playing today. Voted like one of the best new courses in the world. Hopefully we're going to try and sort my putting out before we head out there onto the course, so this should be a good one. See you out there. Right, so tournament last day here with this Cornwall. Bit of a recap from yesterday. So we play what we call Dubai Hills.
Yep.
Had absolute round of my life. 5 birdies, eagle, 2 doubles. That went great. What? And what else happened yesterday? Oh, I went for the best meal in the world. Went to this crazy steakhouse. Spent an absolute fortune. And now we're here at Earth Course. And it's a madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unreal. Right then, first things first, I want to talk about the team. So I don't think I could have actually picked 3 better guys to go on this trip with. We've kind of implemented a strategy where we've said, let's treat it as an holiday first and a golf tournament second, and it's worked, like, I think, proper well for us. So we're probably the most relaxed team going into this, and I think that's why we've ended up finishing like 7th and playing quite well as a team. When we think about how I played, I mean, I didn't have any expectations going into this with how little I've been playing, and that second round at Dubai Hills is probably up there with one of the best rounds of my life. Did not expect to play that well whatsoever. So over the 3 days, I think I was 9 over, 4 over, 3 under, 8 over. The 8 over was at the Earth Course. I think the reason why I didn't play as good at the Earth Course is I were a little bit too much in awe of it. So some tee shots, you're standing there and you're thinking, I've seen this on TV, and you're more thinking about not messing up than actually playing your own game, which were a bit unfortunate really. But yeah, that second day at Dubai Hills, it were, I think, my best ever round, because I've shot 3 under before various times. I've never shot under that. I think I must have had 10 rounds now that's been 3 under. But the reason why it was so special was because it's like the second best course I've ever played, and it were in a pro-am that is like a very rare that I play in pro-ams. And some of the shots that I written, a couple of highlights was one, a 3-wood that went 265 to about a foot on the par 5 that I eagled. And the other highlight was the last shot of the day. I can remember saying to Dom, who I were in the buggy with, I've got 149, we're at a 9 iron, and I'm probably going to hole it. And I pitched it about an inch away, and it stopped about an inch away. So it's just them shots that you kind of remember, and you think, you know, that's the confidence that I had during that round. I hadn't had that for a long time, and it were pretty mint, to be fair. The courses, so one thing that I noticed with the courses was that it was just kind of levelled up every day. So you start on the Address Montgomery, and it was very much like a Mercia type course, like the ones that we've played in Mercia, a bit like Marmanor layout wise. So you've got quite wide fairways, quite fast, quite sloping greens, and quite a nice layout. And then you move to the Hills course, and it narrows in a little bit. The greens get a little bit more undulating, a little bit quicker, layout gets a little bit better, and then you go to the Earth course, and it's just like even a level up again. So the fastest greens, most undulating greens, quite tight off the tees, especially, you know, the further back that you go. And I mean, some of them holes, you look at 17 and you see it on television and you're like, it can't be that good, and you get there and you're like, this is pretty incredible. 18th with the creek down the middle, and I was lucky enough to nearly get there in 2 from the tees that we played it off. So driver 3-wood kind of got it near to that bunker that John Ram got up and down out of. I know he hit driver 4 iron, which were a bit mad, but yeah, absolutely stunning. Dubai as a place was kind of as I expected it, and very different at the same time. So you hear of the very strict laws before you go over. They weren't as strict as what we thought it was going to be. However, we didn't really act inappropriately in public, so that we weren't going to, you know, get in a mess with the law, as it were. Drinking, we did quite a lot of it, but all indoors, so no one's really bothered as long as you're keeping that kind of stuff indoors. That silliness. You didn't see that many homeless people, so it appeared to me that everyone, certainly in the areas where we were, seems to have a job, albeit not a well-paid job. But it's a very cleanly place. So you see a lot of people kind of dusting pavements, and especially when we get to the golf courses, they're just clipping bushes, you know, just really zoning in on those little details that make the whole experience seem like such a nice place. And finally, I'd just like to say some thank you. So big thank you to Chris, Lewis and Dom for foolishly accepting this invite that I sent out to come on this pro-am with me. Couldn't have spent this last week. We're 3 better guys. We've had such a good laugh. I'd like to thank Aaron Wainwright of the Yorkshire PGA for organising such a great event, and I'd like to thank Golf VIP, who were the organisers of the entire event. It's ran so smoothly from when we first got there up until like the Ells gala dinner at the Ells Club, the prize giving dinner. So everything's just been absolutely mint. Couldn't have wished it to gone any better, and I even played all right, which were a big bonus. So if, like me, you've liked this video, like it, subscribe if you've not done so already, and stay tuned for plenty more content coming up to Christmas and New Year. I'm going to get back caning the videos out, and hopefully we're going to have a big end of the year, and we're going to have an even bigger 2020. So thanks ever so much for watching. Stay tuned. Cheers.